Imagine going to work every day full of purpose and conviction. You strongly believe in your organization's mission and its values, and you're passionately committed to its success because you understand the good that your organization does in the world and you love what you do. You're happy to come into the office and you put your heart and your soul into your work because you know it matters. People can be genuinely inspired if their organization has a compelling vision and a clear, worthwhile mission, and that these are powerfully expressed in a well-crafted vision and mission statement. These statements can be highly motivating and when they are expressed with clear intent and when they're communicated effectively to everyone in the organization. Mission and vision statements also express your organization's purpose to its customers, to its suppliers, and the media. And they can have the same effect on those individuals and those parties too. Mission and vision statements do distinctly different jobs. Usually, people write mission and vision statements for an organization or for an organizational team or for a unit. You can also create mission and vision statements to define goals of long-term projects and initiatives. Mission statements define the organization's purpose and primary objectives. These statements are set in the present tense, and they explain why you exist as a business, both to members of the organization and to the people outside of the organization. Mission statements tend to be very short, clear, and powerful. Here's what mission statements do. They define the organization's purpose. They define the primary objectives. They're set in the present tense. They explain why you exist as a business, and they're short, clean, and powerful. Mission statements should include your key market. Who are your major customers? It should also include your contribution. What product or service do you provide? And your distinction. What makes you different? Why would somebody choose your organization over another? Vision statements also define your organization's purpose, but they focus on its goals and its aspirations. These statements are designed to be uplifting and inspiring. They're also timeless, even if the organization changes its strategy. The vision statements often stay the same. Vision statements are a little bit different. Here's how. They define the organization's purpose and they focus on the goals and aspirations, and they're set in the future tense. Or to put it a slightly different way, they're set as though we are already in the future, looking at our accomplishments. So the mission is, here is our mission, here's our objective, here's what we're out to do. The vision is, here is what we've done, here's how we've made the world better. So that's what I mean by future tense. Vision statements are uplifting and inspiring, and they are timeless. Mission and vision statements are equally important, but each serves a very different purpose. In writing a mission statement, consider these factors. Why are you in business? What do you want for yourself, your family, and your customers? Think about the spark that ignited your decision to start a business. What will keep it burning? Who are your customers? What can you do for them that will enrich their lives and contribute to their success now and in the future? What image of your business do you want to convey? Customers, suppliers, employees, and the public will all have perceptions of your company. How will you create the desired picture? What is the nature of your products and services? What factors determine the pricing and the quality? Consider how these relate to the reasons for your business's existence. How will all of this change over time? What level of service do you provide? Most companies believe they offer the best service available, but do your customers agree? Don't be vague. Define what makes your service so extraordinary. What roles do you and your employees play? Wise captains develop leadership styles that organize, challenge, and recognize employees. What kinds of relationships will you maintain with your suppliers? Every business is a partnership with its suppliers. When you succeed, so do they. How do you differ from your competitors? Many entrepreneurs forget that they are pursuing the same dollars as their competitors. What do you do better, cheaper, or faster than other competitors? How can you use competitors' weaknesses to your advantage? How will you use technology, capital, processes, products, and services to reach your goals? A description of your strategy will help keep your energies focused on your goals. What underlying philosophies or values guided your responses to the previous questions? Some businesses choose to list these separately. Well, writing them down can clarify the why behind your mission. All right, now not all mission statements are created equal. So let's take a look at some of the real life mission and vision statements offered by certain organizations. First of all, Bristol Myers Squibb, that's pharmaceuticals, to discover and deliver innovative medicines that help patients prevail over serious diseases. So what do you think of that? Pretty good, huh? Yeah, it kind of defines what they're doing. It's a fairly succinct mission statement. So we might say that's not too bad. But let's look at a few others too. ConocoPhillips, a gas and energy company. Our mission is to power civilizations. Well, all right. Well, all right. You decide on that one. Let's try another one. Walgreens, which is drugstores, to be the most trusted, convenient, multi-channel provider and advisor of innovative pharmacy, health, and wellness solutions and consumer goods and services in communities across America. All right, so as you're looking at this, keep in mind that the best mission statements are those that employees, that suppliers, that even customers might be able to memorize really easily and come up with effectively, especially the people that are within your organization. Everyone within your organization should know your mission statement and keep it in mind. Why? Because it's our guiding light. If ever we're going wrong in an initiative and what we plan to do next, look at the mission statement. Does it really fit with what we have said we are all about? With the Walgreens example, it might be a little bit long and convoluted. Is there some way that we could edit this mission statement and make it a little more effective and still tell the story that we want to tell? Also, are we really inspiring people by this sort of language? All right, let's look at a few more. Nike, athletics, to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. All right. Well, I'm not really an athlete, but I bought Nike products. So is it just for athletes? I don't know. Again, something for you to think about. Let's look at another. Dow Chemical Company, obviously chemicals, to passionately create innovation for our stakeholders at the intersection of chemistry, biology, and physics. There are a few things I like about that. One, though, is to keep in mind is that, remember, stakeholders are not the same as stockholders. Stakeholders are anybody in an organization, anybody who has any kind of investment in an organization that doesn't necessarily have to be financial. An employee is a stakeholder. A customer is a stakeholder. So a supplier is a stakeholder. All of these people have a stake in the success of a company. So consider that as you scrutinize this. This also has something that I like very much, I'll talk about in a moment, is the rule of three. So if you look at it carefully, you can see how it invokes the rule of three by pointing something out like at the intersection of chemistry, biology, and physics. Nice, nice. People remember things in threes very well. So that's something else you might want to keep in mind. as you go forward. Let's look at some vision statements now. Amazon. Our vision is to be the Earth's most customer-centric company where customers can find and discover anything they might want to buy online at the lowest possible prices. Okay. See how the vision statement changes a little bit? Do you see how the vision statement sort of sees the world as mission accomplished? Yeah. So that's the idea here for vision statements. Let's look at a couple others here. PepsiCo, retail. Our vision is to put into action through programs and a focus on environmental stewardship, activities to benefit society, and a commitment to build shareholder value by making PepsiCo a truly sustainable company. All right, well, it does use the rule of three, albeit in kind of long passages. But it has a lot of emphasis on doing good for society and environmental awareness. I don't know, last time I checked, PepsiCo was still making plastic bottles for a lot of their soda products. So I don't know. You decide on that one. Here's another one. Amnesty International. Our vision is of a world in which every person, regardless of race, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or gender identity, enjoys all of the human rights enshrined in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and other internationally recognized human rights standards. Much as I admire Amnesty International's goals and objectives, and their mission statement, however, is convoluted and really verbose. Can't we pare that down? Why don't you look at this one and see if I ask you to cut this down into something that was a little easier for people to remember and takes out the redundancies, how would it look then? Consider that. Okay, here's some more vision statements. IKEA, to create a better everyday life for the many people. All right, well, that's for the many people. You can tell that wasn't written by someone whose first language at least, is English. How about the ASPCA? The vision of the ASPCA is that the United States is a humane community in which all animals are treated with respect and kindness. The good thing about this particular vision statement is it does exactly what it's supposed to do, in that it sees the world once its mission has been accomplished. Let's look at Google's mission statement. Google's mission is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. Not bad, huh? Let's look at West Liberty University's mission statement. To provide our students the opportunity for a high-quality undergraduate, graduate, and professional education. All right. So those are some examples of some real-life mission statements. Okay, I want to share with you another one, but I'm not going to tell you where this mission statement comes from. I'll bet you'll be able to guess it. But let's just put it up here and take a look and see what you think, and then we're going to analyze it a little bit. So here's that mission statement. To explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. All right. So do you recognize that? If you're kind of a geek, or if you're a little bit older perhaps, you're going to know that actually comes from the original Star Trek. Yeah. And it's a great mission statement. Let's find out why. Let's look at it again. Setting aside the intervening women's liberation movement that rightly changed no man to no one, this is a really good mission statement. It's clear, it's nice, it's short, no long words. It uses the rule of three. As I said before, people tend to remember things if you group them in threes, a technique that was used widely by Steve Jobs of Apple. if you want to watch his presentations to spot this in action. And thirdly, it's a call to action. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a part of that? I've read a lot of mission statements over the years, and the usual mistake that people make is that they make them too long, or they try to incorporate everything that they do rather than just say what they and their organization stands for. In fact, it's rare to talk to the staff of an organization who can actually recall what their mission statement is. So, why should we bother? If nobody remembers them, why should we do this? Well, there are some very clear benefits. First of all, it helps you keep you on track. If ever the crew of the Enterprise were unsure of whether to tackle a tricky situation they came back to, we're here to explore. So that's what we'll do. If you don't know what your organization stands for, how will you know whether that new market is right for you? How will you spot the diversions as well as the opportunities? Link them back to your mission statement and you'll know they're right for you, or not. Also, it helps build your brand. Keep it catchy and short, and your staff will come to learn it and repeat it to customers and others. The words you use are important. Notice how many times the word new appears in Star Trek's mission statement. Repeat key phrases that you want people to associate with your offering, but not in a way that looks like you're trying to hypnotize them. It also speaks to something deeper. Your mission statement should awaken an emotional response in the reader that links them to your offer. I recognize that this is a whole lot easier when you're talking about something glamorous like space exploration rather than widget manufacturing, but it's still possible to be inspirational. Use adverbs and adjectives as well as verbs and nouns. In other words, tell people how you do something as well as what you do. So let's look at Star Trek's mission statement again. Strange, new, and boldly. These are the hooks that get you into Star Trek's mission statement. Not the words like worlds or go or life. So let's look at those adverbs and adjectives. If you take them out, it becomes lifeless. So, this week, you're going to have a go at this. You're going to look at your organization's mission statement and vision statement, if they exist, and you're going to scrutinize it. Tell me what's right with it and what's wrong with it. Now, you're going to do this in your forum post this week. So it's important that you research this right away and get it posted by your deadline. And then I want you to look at your fellow students' mission statements and engage in a little conversation where you can maybe come up with better mission statements. So what I want you to do is just simply post your company's vision statement and mission statement, and then I want you to improve upon them. Yeah. And if they don't have one, then anything you do will be an improvement, right? So that is your goal for this week. And you don't have to think of this as a mission statement. You can call this a goal or a vision or a reason for existence, but you have one. Or how do you know where you're going? So let's look at some other real-life mission statements to see how some of them are not as good as the ones we find in fiction. Here's McDonald's mission statement. McDonald's brand mission is to be our customers' favorite place and a way to eat and drink. Our worldwide operations are aligned around a global strategy called the Plan to Win, which center on an exceptional customer experience, people, products, place, price, and promotion. We are committed to continuously improving our operations and enhancing our customers' experience. All right, that is a verbose mess. Here's another. Albertson's mission statement. to create a shopping experience that pleases our customers, a workplace that creates opportunities and a great working environment for our associates, and a business that achieves financial success. Now, you might wonder, what the heck is Albertsons, right? You can't tell from that mission statement. In case you're wondering though, Albertsons is a chain of grocery stores primarily in the western United States. Ideally, your mission statement should mention what your company actually does. All right, here's another one. Barnes & Noble. Our mission is to operate the best specialty retail businesses in America, regardless of the product we sell. All right, you know what? I'm just going to let you read this whole thing for yourself because, as you can tell, this is going to be something that your employees are never going to be able to memorize and remember. It does not fit the criteria for a mission statement at all. So let's look at just a few elements of it. It starts out with, our mission is to operate the best specialty retail business in America, regardless of the product we sell. Really? All right, and look at the third sentence. To say that our mission exists independent of the product we sell is to demean the importance and the distinction of being booksellers. Well, it's probably better if your mission statement doesn't actually contradict itself within the first three sentences. Here's MGM Resorts mission statement. MGM Resorts International is the leader in entertainment and hospitality, a diverse collection of extraordinary people, distinctive brands, and best-in-class destinations. Well, this is what they call a mission statement, but it's actually just a flattering self-description. You should say what you aspire to be, not why you already think you're great. Here's Hershey's mission statement. Continuing Milton Hershey's legacy of commitment to consumers, community, and children, we provide high-quality Hershey's products while conducting our business in a socially responsible and environmentally sustainable manner. Well, other than the annoying practice of putting one's name in all uppercase, it's not really that bad. The company took some mocking for its previous mission statements, which read in its entirety, undisputed marketplace leadership. Well, Hershey's was smart to change that. Hey, do you happen to have a Dell computer? Why don't we look at Dell's mission statement? Here it is. Dell seems to have decided to meet the mission statement challenge by simply not having one. That should give you some encouragement because whatever you come up with has to be better than not trying at all. And here's another one that I want you to guess on. Just check this out. It is our mission to continue to authoritatively provide access to diverse services to stay relevant in tomorrow's world. Give up? Well, this was created by the mission statement generator, which recombines nouns, verbs, and adjectives into prototypical mission statements that are delightfully repeat with meaningless corporate speak. If you'd like to check this out for yourself, here's the link to that website. The mission statement generator actually has a real mission statement. Here it is. We will work to synergistically initiate ethical technology so that we may endeavor to professionally revolutionize 7 habits conforming information. Ridiculous, huh? All right. So here's your charge. You are going to find out what your organization's mission statement is and what their vision statement is. You're going to post it on your forum this week, and you're also going to improve upon it, sharpen it up, make it better. Show me how you can make that mission statement, that vision statement really rock. And then you're going to also comment on other students as they post these up here too. So that should be kind of a fun thing for you to do. So be prepared to justify all the changes, and if you think your organization's mission and vision statements can't be improved upon, then find an organization mission statement that isn't that good. But I'll bet that you can find ways to improve your mission statement. All right, so that's it. That's this week's video. I hope this has been helpful to you, and it brings a little bit of personality to this otherwise kind of sterile online environment for this class. I'll be back next week with another video lesson at about this length. Have a good week, and I will look forward to reading your comments on the discussion board.